Hey there, Ghosts. This is Will with another Ghost Recon Breakpoint video, and we are going to talk about immersive mode style gameplay. You know, no HUD type thing. Now, I do have a little bit of HUD, just so I can keep track of whether my weapon fire mode and scope selector switching is bugged or not. Because in the middle of a firefight, that would be kind of annoying if it bugged out. But anyways. You see lots of videos of people playing it, but not many talking about how, especially if you're used to a more traditional Ghost Recon Breakpoint experience. So, this video is designed to help all my fellow sharpshooters out there get comfortable with the idea of immersive mode, because I guarantee you're going to have a much better gameplay experience with it fully enabled, I'm sure. So first off, things like that, get yourself a good headset. That is my #1 recommendation. First off, is you need a good headset so you can hear the drones approaching, so you can hear the helicopters approaching, so you can hear enemies talking around you, because I don't have any indicators of whether I'm detected, of enemy marked enemy positions, or any of that. So that makes it a much more challenging game. Now, second, let's talk about loadout here. I actually started recording this video and I had some bugs and had to restart the recording. But anyways, I am rocking the Scorpio Scout and the Mark 14 Assault Brown. The Mark 14 Assault you can change out for whatever you like. I just really like it since I bought it for the MTX weapon review. It's become my go-to backup weapon. Scorpio Scout is my go-to sharpshooter weapon in immersive mode, and if you are on the Ghost Recon subreddit, you may have seen my post about why, but ultimately its rate of fire and it, combined with its damage, actually gives you a higher DPS than things like the TAC 50 or HTI, and allows you to take quick follow-up shots. It's great for anti-personnel. But yeah, so I love the Scorpio Scout. If you haven't gotten it yet, it is when you reach rank 10 in sharpshooter, it becomes available. So, but if you have already unlocked another character and you're starting a new character, you do automatically get it. The blueprint, unless that's a bug, but that's the way it worked for me. So, anyway, and pistol, of course, is just whatever you want to use. I personally almost never use the pistol unless I'm really close up and don't want to get detected. But, of course, I'm carrying sync-shot drones and mines. Mines are going to be really important for you. Definitely carry mines, and you'll see why here. So we're just going to go through this base and play. Now, I don't want to waste another sensor launcher, but what do you do when targeting an enemy doesn't mark them anymore? The sensor launcher, it does have limited use in this case. However, that does not mean it is useless. The sensor launcher is great for quick marking of enemies. So, like, I was able to fire it over here. I saw there's a guy in here, and there's another guy up here. So, I know at this base, I want to get up top there on that tower. That is going to be my shooting position most likely. And the reason I'm choosing that position is because, one, it's a great overwatch position. 2, it's easily defensible. I can drop mines all over this place, even if I get detected. And 3, helicopters or the predator drone or whatever it is fly over, I can easily hop into this area and get clear. So, let's get moving here and start clearing this place out. Now, one of the sucky parts about shooting stuff like this is visibility, because of the depth of field stuff, which I could probably disable now that I think about it. one sec through the magic of editing, and we'll have it disabled. Okay, never mind. You cannot disable that depth of field stuff, which sucks. So, anyways, let's go ahead and... I know there's a guy in here. I just got to get a good shot. Now, here's the other thing that's going to be really useful here. Is... Number one, just keep watching your surroundings there. There we go. Without the marker, this is going to be one of your biggest tools right here is... Oh, there he is. There's my target, I believe. I just lost him. I want to take the guy out inside first. Is that him? Looks like it. Okay, I guess not. So the other thing is, you may be wondering, Will, what do you do about ranging? How do you know how far an enemy is? Well, there are two things you can do. You can ping using Q key on PC, it'll show you the distance. Or you can use binoculars. And of course I'm going to get that stupid freeze up. Hopefully it doesn't last long. There we go. So keep an eye out here on what's going on. Yeah, in that case, binoculars is probably... See, ping is not going to work for longer ranges, apparently. I thought it did, but it doesn't. So that's okay. That's why we have binoculars. Okay, so they're all going to check that out. I drew my attention there, and... It's okay, though. Really, it's not a big deal. So I'm actually going to switch to my binoculars here. If I can... There we go. These are also, you know, your rangefinders. Well, they... And... Except they're... Yeah. See? There they go. There goes the enemies right there. And so I can get a good idea of their distances. And so you want to kind of plan this stuff out, too. You don't want to just, like... See, we know he's 169 meters away. When you're doing the longer range shots, though, you do have the time to plan this stuff out, and so I encourage you to do it. It's one of the few instances where binoculars are really useful. Sadly, you don't have a rangefinder built into your scope. Excuse me, sorry. So we're going to switch over here to my Mark 14. Start creeping up in that tower. I want to keep a solid eye out for what's going on around me. Now, I was kind of breaking the rules a bit and hanging back a bit too much. See, we know he's not a bad guy.
Can you leave me alone already?
You gotta learn how to recognize these people, too. That's going to be important. So, alright. Actually, no, we're going to stick with this. And here's one of the reasons I love this. I'm going to switch to full auto mode while I clear this place. I can hear him walking around. And you want to take things nice and slow. You know, don't rush anything here. So we're just creeping up, nice and quiet, nice and stealthy here. I can't remember if there's any civilians in this tower. So we gotta be careful and watch for those. As you can see, we're slowly creeping up here. We can hear them walking around. Once again, a good headset is important.
There's nothing out here. Okay, let's go.
And also, it's great for hearing positioning, too, so...
This gal is so rich. He's in his own category.
He's about right there, I think. He's moving, though, so... Oh, he's above me now. I just want to make sure. Alright, now here comes the challenging part, because we've got to deal with some potential visibility. Flashbangs.
It'd be wiser for those ghosts to just give up and turn themselves in.
There he is. Flashbangs would be really useful right about now. I don't have any on me. That's okay. Flashbangs become really useful, so do diversion lures. So, let's get up here. And start actually making use of my Overwatch position. So, now I'm going to go ahead and turn off that, and I'm going to save my Scorpio here. Because I don't want to plow through all of that ammo for soft targets and closer targets. Now you notice I'm reloading. That's a habit I gotta break, because you're not gonna be able to do that just willy-nilly without losing rounds. But another thing to keep in mind is you don't have to clear the entire base. But alright, so we've got this place all set up. We've got a good Overwatch position. We're gonna switch to mines here and lay down some mines. Now you want to make sure these are nice and spaced out. You don't want to overdo it on the mines, because then you'll just lose them all at once. So you want to start at the base and work your way up with them. So for instance, I'm going to pop one right here. Okay. Now, while I'm out down here, there's a couple of turrets I want to watch for here. Like, there's that mortar I want to take out, and then this turret right here I want to disable. I know we're relatively clear right here, so we're going to go ahead and just do that. So we'll deactivate the turrets. We don't want to just blow them up willy-nilly. And when making your way to these spots, you want to ensure you have good line of sight cover, because I also have the detection notification circle disabled, so I don't know, whether someone's starting to spot me or not at all. I have no clue on that. Like I said, just watch everything. Peek your corners. Alright. Now we're clear. We can go back up in the tower. Lay the rest of our mines. Just take things slow and steady. You don't have to rush here. And you get a much better gameplay experience for it, in my opinion. Just watch your corners, watch your overall exposure, and you'll be fine. Oh geez, there's a civilian right down there with the mine. That's freaking fantastic. So, we're going to drop one right here. And usually on these stairs, you want to drop them around, like, near a corner. Alright, and we'll drop one more right here. That'll get you, ensure you don't, like, end up blowing up too much excess here. Alright, so we're back up to the perch. And now we get to start having the fun. So I'm going to switch to my... there we go, binoculars. I'm having to use the keyboard because item selector wheel is bugged right now. So we've got that guy right there. And he is creeping it around at 285. Got that crew right there. That's 3, 4 enemies altogether. Ooh, we got a sharpshooter right there, a rocket guy. That guy roaming, that guy roaming. But really, there's not a lot going on this base. I think we picked a good one. That guy right there. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, we've got the power generator right there. But we actually don't have to worry about the generator, because we've taken out anything we have to worry about in regards to that. So, okay, here's the thing. With these distances involved here... Oh, there's another patrolling guy right there. Got him. Oh, there's a patrol right there. Here's the other fun part. You have to learn to identify these characters and who they are. I'm going to go ahead and take out this patrol here, and that is another time when this rifle is just... A nice semi-auto rifle is great. I love how he just flopped down. Because at shorter range, you don't really need the longer range of anything else there. But those patrols, when you get them good and isolated, take them out as quickly as you can. Because they are going to be your biggest headache. The stationary ones, or the ones with really short patrol routes, are the easiest. Take him out. Take him out. It's the group with random patrols that are the biggest headaches, really. Because it's hard to plan for those unless you sit and watch for a while. And don't forget to double check areas as you're going, because sometimes a patrol may move around. You may not realize it. And don't just let yourself get sucked into looking through the scope. Pull in and out, because you'll be able to catch motion, like subtle motion, easier in the scope, sure, but then you'll also have an easier time. Oh, let's see, we got that big old beefcake there. How far away is he? Around the 250 meter range. Okay. So I can't sink shot drone him. As the one problem with the Scorpio Scout is sometimes it can be a challenge to handle those guys. Okay, see, these guys are all patrolling around those helipads. So we're gonna ooh, he's moving. Okay, we're gonna start working on these guys right here. Look at that. Not seeing any change in alert status. So that was a good chunk of the patrols that were hanging around here. Now I want to watch this to make sure, see if someone comes out this front door. Oh, we got him patrolling too. I could potentially, yeah, I think I can get them both really easily. Oh, at that guy. We'll go ahead and just shoot here. There we go. I think we're fine. Now we're gonna load up my armor buster for him. Oh shit, he's going undercover. That's one thing. Oh. Got him. Okay. Now, I can't, yeah, we left some people here to watch. So now, I swear I saw motion over here, but maybe not. Oh, I hear him down there. See, I'm not too worried about him, because he's going to hit one of my mines. And we laid 4 mines, so, well, actually, if I can take him out, I will. There we go. I could have been a little more patient and gone for a headshot, but it's alright. I could take a quick enough follow-up shot to where it's not a big deal. But you really want to listen for the alert states. You can hear them walking around. There, see? Alright, now. There we go. This is what we want next. Okay, see, we got a few here that I just didn't even know about. There's one more around here. But that is where the sensor... There we go. Sensor launcher really comes into play. Is catching those strays that you may have missed, the people who are hidden in buildings, and the like. So it helps you plan ahead just a little bit. Just want to keep watching. Now this building I know is going to have some trouble in it. So ordinarily I wouldn't waste one of these here, but I'm gonna. Oh wow, I guess not. Kneecap him. Let him do the limbo. Alright. And just for giggles, let's do that. And that, my friends, is basically what you got to do. Now, in situations where you're not able to get a good overwatch position like this, you need to just play it slow and steady. Utilize your DMR as much as possible. Or your backup weapon, your close-range weapon, which, if you're not going to carry the Mark 14 Assault or the G28, I would strongly recommend something like the Mark 17 or an AR with a something like that, with a digital scope, just because you want to be able to switch between zoom levels quickly, you know, because you never know where your target's going to pop up at. So, yeah, I think we're... Oh yeah, you can't blow those up anymore, I forgot. But that's what I got for you guys. Hope you found this video informative. Like I said, you know, I hadn't seen anybody really doing a guide video to this style of gameplay. This is all about teaching you to play a sharpshooter in an immersive mode style, because we've just got a few days until it comes out, friends. So, alright, Ghosts, that's what I got for you. Don't forget to check out my website, classicwfl.com. Check out my blog, my art, photography, music, everything else I've got there, and all my videos are there too. My more recent videos also come with text and photos if you don't want to watch the video itself. If there's anything you would like to see, let me know. I am not reviewing assault rifles. Quit asking. I get people asking me in various channels here and there, not just YouTube, like, well, you review assault rifles. No, I did an overview of them a while back, and that's all you're going to get. But I plan on doing more immersive mode gameplay starting next week, talking about strategy and everything else. And then we'll go from there. Who knows what else will come about. So, alright, Ghosts, thanks a bunch for watching. I know this is a longer video, but hopefully it was worth it to you. Playing a sharpshooter in immersive mode is a lot of fun, and it's a little bit extra challenging. It's not as challenging as doing Panther or Assault class, because you're typically not in the thick of things. But it's still a fun, interesting challenge, and especially if you play with friends, being able to provide support Overwatch is awesome. So, alright, Ghosts, take it easy. And when immersive mode comes out, you won't see me in Erewhon, because odds are I will have the online extra players disabled. So, alright, guys, take it easy.